think I'm live. I think I'm here. Wait, am I? Am I really? There we go. OBS thinks I'm live. I think I'm live. I think we're in a good position. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I am having myself a apparently very glitchy day, but that's fine. That's very fine. So yeah, I think. Today I have a somewhat plan. Is it a very big plan? Not particularly. Do I have one? Yes. Well, I guess it's kind of big. It's going to be a lot of detailing work today. I have to work a bit of my village today. I've been meaning to work on my village. I've been meaning to do some stuff there. I have all my villagers kind of trapped into one little location, and it's just not it. It's just not it. Let me pull up my world. I have all of my villagers. Hello, kitties. Hello, doggies. I have all my villagers either in this little thing, which it does its job. It does its job. It works. But it is one of the traditional like little villager hidey hole farm things. I have a few in the mountain over there, which is where they're supposed to be. It is where they're supposed to be, and then I have a whole bunch of them in here. Yeah, I have so many in there, and I need to move those guys. Those guys deserve to be somewhere else. I need to get them somewhere else so I actually can use them. So I think today my goal is to get at least one or two little village houses all set up. That way I can bring some of the villagers out here maybe, and get them all nice and secure, get them all nice and well built. So to do this though, I need to fix this build. Last stream yesterday, I said I was going to mess with this in creative. I haven't messed with it in creative, but if I can pull up my reference sheet, give me a second here, guys. Where is it? I think it's this one, but it's not loading. No, it's not that one. I have a lot of references today. Here it is. I have a little reference sheet of what I want this to look like. So I'm going to destroy this roof up here, and work on building this in the style that I wanted it, because I think I know what I'm supposed to do now. I think I know what I wanted to do with this. So I'm gonna go up here really quick and destroy this, and hopefully the first thing we can do here is just build a nice little animal place. Add it to my part of my village, make it look nice. It'll be a-okay. I'm putting my own little twist on it, which I haven't built that part yet, so I'm a little bit concerned. That it might not be exactly what I needed it to be. But I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. So I'm going to just take all this down. Maybe I can look for an efficiency book today, because I will say this is a little annoying sometimes how long this takes to destroy everything, which is weird and wild to say about a diamond axe, but it's the truth. It's the truth. There we go. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to tear this thing down. I have a few ideas of what I want to build for the roof instead. And then the biggest one I want to build today, the biggest one for some reason I want to build, is I want to get the fishermen's up, because I could use a genuine dock. I could use a genuine little dock in order to... Oh, that fell. I could use a genuine little dock in order to, deport from here and go find something. Find a little place in the middle of nowhere, and that kind of good stuff. And that's probably the first one I want to build. First one. I have all these big towers, big looming towers, supposed to defend the village, and what are they defending if there's not a dock? So I want one of those. I think that'd be really cool. And like I said, I have a few different references. Dog, could you not stand there? Nope. There we go. Okay, this side's done. Oh, this side never was finished. That's good. So I can just run down here really quick with my axe, grab these materials, and then I can start on the roof. I'm going to start on the roof in just a second. I'm a sucker. I'm an absolute sucker for the barn style roof, the big arches and stuff. I love building them. They're amazing. They're incredible. I have them right now only in one part of my build, right there, but I could use more. I always could use more. I adore them. So let me go sleep really quick. And then in the morning, we will be adding some barn style roof to this side and that side. In the middle, we're going to have more of a natural peak roof, because that's what I'm seeing, and I think that looks really cute. And then we'll have a little place for all of our pets to go. That way I can have all the Marthas and Owens, Oscars. Why do I call you Owen? I'm sorry, Oscar. All the Owens and the Marthas and Oscars that I wish in this little area. So let me start with that right over here. Boop. Grab all this. Doot, 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 doot. I think the hardest part of this is honestly going to be just ensuring that, oh, this is the wrong material. I need to get the dark oak, or that dark oak, the spruce wood. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I know for a fact, I'm not gonna like it unless it's outlined in dark oak, or the spruce, whatever it's called. So let me go get that really quick. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna start with today. Hello, $1,000,001 chicken. I need to find a way to soundproof that. Is there a way to soundproof it? That would be something I'd be very, very interested in. My inventory is very, very full. Why is it so full? Hello? Hello? What was I doing? What did I do last session? But my inventory is so full. Did I go? Oh, I went down to the mines. I went to the mines. That makes sense. That makes sense. This is books. Do I have books on me? I don't have books on me. I have tools. Saddle. Hoe. I don't need these on me right now. I have some cobblestone. I just want to put all this stuff away really quick because I need some space in my inventory. Yes, I will be needing all the cobblestone in a second, but it's fine. It's fine! It's fine. This is not where that belongs. This is emeralds. You are where that belongs. I got a bunch of torches, and yeah, I think this is much better. So let me grab... Oh! I have no spruce in here. That's not good. That's not good. Do we have spruce over here? Do I have spruce over here? Otherwise, I have to get mining. I think there might be some spruce in here. Okay, there's a little bit of spruce in here. That's fine. That's fine. This should be enough to build this guy up. Build my little pet farm. But we'll see if that changes. See if this changes. So I think next stream might have to be a resource building stream. Hopefully I have enough for this stream. So if I do this, give me a bunch of stairs. 4 stairs. Nope, I want like a ton of stairs. Thank you. 56. 2. Let's get just a stack right now. And then let's do the same with these, with the slabs. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. That's 60, and 6 is good enough. And then I guess let's just half stack of this can become that. Yep, I think that works. I think that works. So now, from over here, I don't have a hoe on me still. I need you, and you. There, and then cobblestone's my scaffolding. So head back up. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And this is supposed to be like the top-ish of this. So actually, we will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam, in the middle right there. So I'm gonna take this down a little bit. Bring this a little bit down. Doot, doot, doot. And then you go here. Yes. And then a stair going up. Yes. Break this down again. I think another stair going up. This seems wrong. This seems like I did this wrong. Wait, how does these roofs go again? How did my roof go? I think I delete this. Delete this block. Put one here and here. Not a very big decrease, but, you know, big enough. Nope, that's a block. Those are shared blocks. I need the slabs, please. Break this. I'm also realizing I should have put this one out. 3, and then break this. You have this one. And then we can have you go down a little bit, and then place it not there, one further. Boop. Nope. Not like that either. Oh, this angle's so hard. There we go. Okay, cool. This is how I think the roof should block. And if I go on this side, I can probably do the same thing there. Cool. Let me see how this looks. Where's my axe? Boop. Break this. And then over here, this looks good. Yeah, I think this would make sense. Would make sense. We'll put a little stair on this side like that. And maybe one over here. Boop. I love this little detail. I don't know why this little detail just always completes it for me. Yeah, something like this. And then I need to delete this and this and put the planks there. Boop. There we go. Grab those back. And what do we think? I'm thinking this makes sense. I think this looks good. I think it makes sense. And then it needs to go out 1 block. Just 1 block. Boop. boop. And, oh yeah, that looks good. I think that looks good. I think that looks good. So now I need to just go up there, bring out one block, and then probably delete the row I just did, because I only want to outline it in the oak wood, or the spruce wood, whatever it's called. Only want to really outline this. Do this, head back, place that, head over here. Can I place this over here? I can, if I do that. And then boop boop. This needs to become regular wood. This needs to become regular wood. Do I have either of those on me? Not by much. Not very much. I probably should have brought some of the other. Hello, dog. Please don't run into my face. Probably should have brought some of the other material with me. Oh, I completely just blocked myself in. Completely just blocked myself in with the scaffolding. Grab all that back. Couple stone. There we go. Okay. One more. There we go. Okay. Got some slabs here. Put them there. Boop boop. Go put one here, just at this edge, not anywhere else. Just right there at the edge. Goes one more. And then yeah. Okay. So now I can just delete all of this section here, so I can save some of my spruce for later use. And yeah, this is the roof from this side at least. I'm gonna finish putting the trim all the way around. Oh wait, this is where it's supposed to go. Okay, cool. Ow. Except I'm gonna finish putting the trim on this side. And then I need to do the trim on the other side still. Because, like I said, this isn't going to just match up perfectly on both sides. It's not going to be perfectly matched, sorry, not on both sides, in the middle. In the middle, it's going to change a little bit, and it might change, actually it shouldn't change this part here. So probably going to look something like this. I think something like that should work. No, not like that size. Like this. You? No. This? Yes, there we go. That looks right. All right, we're gonna jump in with not worst Dottie. Worst Dottie, let me in real quick. Thank you, worst Dottie. Get in, get out. Boop, boop, and okay, the roof is kind of coming together. The roof honestly is kind of coming together. I'm kind of thinking actually, this should not be dark oak or the dark oak. The what is this? Spruce. I don't think this should be spruce. I think this could be regular stairs. So that's fine. Let me just head across now. Boop, boop, boop. And then on this side, this side, I have everything going all the way up to, if I go angle myself like this, yes, right there. Perfect. Oh, this is one off. Wait, why are you one off? Is this how it's supposed to be? Did I mess up? I might have messed up somewhere. They're off, aren't they? Yeah, this side's shorter than this side. This side longer, I mean. Which side do I like better? Which side do I like better? Because I need to fix one of them. I need to fix one of the sides. So you go pretty far. I like this side better, I think. I like this side. So I need to go fix these guys. I need to go fix this side of the build. Because it needs to be one further down. It's a good division, I think, of how far these need to go down. So I put this here, and then I have you here, and then you like that. Then I can just go across like, no, this doesn't make sense. This is the same thing. What? What am I doing? What is this issue? All the way down, I can't see. Is this, how did I place this? So yeah, you're just next to it, and then down one. Does this make sense? Oh yeah, because that's the new piece, I think. I think that makes sense. Oh, duh, because I put the ones that are upside down next to each other. Not the ones that are on top. Ah, I'm so smart. I'm so smart, chat. Took me too long to realize what I was doing wrong. So I do that, and then I break these. You need to be next to it still. What am I doing? Boop. Nope. This is probably pretty hard to place. I should have just waited till I was done. And then it turns here. So I need one more of these. Thank you, dog. Dog, please. And then I need, boop. Ah, please. That. And that should be correct. That should be correct. Cool. Those are these outlines. These outlines need to turn into, like I said, regular blocks, but that's this outline done. So I'm going to make the same outline over here, and this goes down 2 blocks in the middle, on the other side of the build. Once I bring it today. I think I should probably bring my bed over there, but it's fine on my chest. It's not that far. Let me grab... I hear all those chickens, and it's really funny to me. I'm gonna grab all of these. This is way too much material for this one roof, but it's fine. Too much material is not a bad thing. Hello, kitties. Too much material is never a bad thing. Alright. Let me finish this side of the roof, and then we will build it on the other side once we confirm we like it. Boop, boop, boop. Dude, can I even parkour 1 block? Apparently not. Thank you, Minecraft. Minecraft needs, you know like the Thanks Obama meme? The Thanks Obama, like, oh, this one minor inconvenience in my life has happened. Thanks, Obama. Minecraft needs that. Minecraft honestly needs like a Thanks Obama version. Like either thanks Jeb, thanks Notch, just someone random like that. And I swear we used to have one. I swear there used to be someone we would just be able to be like, thanks person, and then it would just be the joke. But I don't remember who that was. And maybe I'm going crazy, because I'm always going crazy. But I thought that there was one. But that there, and then... what are my slabs? Slabs. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Doot. Boop, boop, boop. Same thing on this side. Just put the 1 slab out. Oh, can't reach that yet. I'm smart. I just jumped over and fell on the wrong side. Whoops. Boop. Come on, please. Let me place these things. Let me place. You don't need anything here. You are just gonna become. Right? Wait, no. This becomes like that. Cool. There we are. And then both of these are planks. This needs to be turned into stairs. Can I place the stairs, please? Maybe. There we go. Okay, and then this is slab. This is slab. Doot, doot, doot. Boom, 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 boom. And then in the middle here is also slab. Cool. Well, this side is basically all done. And now it's done. Sick. This is the beginning of this part that needs holes to be filled. But otherwise, this does look weird on the side. I'm not gonna lie, this does look weird. I think that this top part needs to be brought down 1. I think it needs to be brought down 1. Let's see how we feel after I bring this little section here just down 1 block. Break all of this. Because it's not looking even. It's just not looking even right now, I'll be completely honest. Immediately looked at that and went, nope, that's not right. That, in fact, is not right. Okay, so if I do that, then that means this probably would also have to be... This would have to be going down 1, because otherwise then that wouldn't look right. So if I do this, this is not going to look right. Dang it! I got so excited. I thought it was done. I thought it was done. That's upside down. Let's not have an upside down block. At least not when it's supposed to be upside down. What's this piece? What are you doing here? You don't need to exist. Okay, what do we think about this? It just... something just looks wrong. Wait, what did I do different? Oh, because it's a flat. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. What I did wrong is that this piece needs to go further out. Okay, I know I did wrong. I know how to fix this. I'm trying to add too much weight and too much slope at the end when really the slope needs to be at the top. So actually, this can go back. This can go back, but I am going to have to change a good amount of stuff below it. Because it's this layer that needs to change. It's this one. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Because I'm like, this is how I did it last time. No, it's not. No, it's not, Mida. Mida, you know better than this. Okay, like that. And then, where's my spruce planks? Boop. I'm going to need my... Here we go. Spruce stairs. Oak stairs go here. Boop, boop. And And then I'm gonna place, yeah, I'm gonna place these slabs down. I'm gonna place these slabs right here. And we are going to see if we like these slabs here or if we do not like these slabs here. Where's the planks? There's the planks. Boop, boop. And then like that. And then like that. Okay, cool. Let me see how this looks from the side. And then from the front. From the side, I think this makes sense. This needs to go away. And then we'll put this. Nope, that's upside down. Well, right side up. I want upside down. There we go. Like that. I think that looks decent, but this block needs to go out one now. We'll see how this looks from the bottom, though. How does this look from the bottom? That looks much better. That does look much better. I need to move one more block, and then I think we have our pattern. And this is why I built it up. This is why I built it up before building the other side and make it match perfectly. This block, this one right here. Yep, that's falling into the pit. Great, great. Needs to go out one, so probably go here. Probably just gonna place this block here with stairs. I think that would make sense. I think, and then we're just switching out which block has the stairs, which one has the slabs. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. There we go, and then slabs. Is this what I want? Is this what I want? Let me break down this pillar and see on the side before I fill it in. Break it down. There we go. The middle one needs to go out. The middle one needs to go out one. But then yes, this is what I want. The middle needs to go out by one. Boop, 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 boop. Break my way up here because I know I'm going to change this out anyway. Doot, 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 doot. So that's going to be like that. I need my other slabs, please. Where are my slabs? There we go. Doot, boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay, I like that. I like this a lot more. I think this is going to look good. I think this is going to look really, really good. So I do this. That means on the other side, we're going to have the 3 as well. But, yeah, that's the roof. That's the roof. Are you like a regular staircase? Can I put a stair up there? I can! Oh, that looks good. That looks good. I like this. This is the base. This is the build. This is the side to the top. This side looks a little bit long. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Do I want to try it? I'm going to try it. This might be stupid. I'm going to bring this up by 1 block and see if I like it still. Just to bring it up by 1. Rather do the detailing work and the build side now than later on realize I don't like it. Okay, cool. What do I think about that now? And oh no, it looked better before. It looked much better before. I was like, I don't like it, but no, I like it. I like it a lot more than I like that. I think just dimensions might be off somewhere, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't actually care that much. Boop, 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 boop. This piece. And then the entire bottom just needs to be like this. Doot, 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 doot. And then you. And then, nope, wrong way. Wrong way. Break. And then you. Cool. I think that is my build. Ooh, but I want to put this here actually too. Do that here. I like the way this curves in. Yeah, that's cute. I like that a lot. I like this a lot. So that's this build. It's this side. Now I'm going to put this on the other side of this build. And around. And then I think we're in a good position to build the other build. The other side. This took what? 30 minutes? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll see how many builds we actually get done today. We'll see how many builds. Break this. Oh, ow. Not actually ow, but it's fine. Okay, so this needs to go up 1. And then, how are these built? How are these built? Yes, this needs to go up 1 half slab in the middle. So I can just break this piece. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. All the way down. Do I have any more half slabs? I do have more half slabs. Okay, good. Good, good, good. There we go. And then it's 1 half slab, but it's down a piece. it's down here. Doot. Doot, doot, doot. Nope, that one's down too far. Break you. Cool. And then, if I go back up, what is it now? Stairs and stairs. Stairs down 2. Break you, break this. That's not the stair I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. It's you. And then it's going to be you. Yes, like this. There we go. I'll have to do some cleaning up in the middle and inside, but that's fine. That's fine. Head up 1 block, then place all of these to the side like this. Boop. Do. Oh, wait, that's not what I want to press. I want to back the game. Sorry, I had a pop-up real quick. Place that, and then you belong like that. Perfect. And then this just needs to go down. I think just needs to go down. Yeah. So we can break this really quickly. Get rid of all of this stuff. Boop, boop. I still need efficiency. And I might go for that in a minute. If I can break these places, please. Boop, boop, boop. Cool. That should be all the pieces, all the blocks. Get out this way. And grab these guys. And then, I have torches, good. I'm like, do I have torches? I can light this place up a little bit more. Because this is one of the areas I would like to make a dock. It is. Is this going to be the main dock? I'm not sure yet. I'm honestly not sure. Because it will require a decent amount of guard in this area. Because there's this whole mountain, and I'm not sure if this is somewhere, and there's this cave too. I'm not sure if this is somewhere I want to try to connect and build. Nope, Oscar can stay. Because I want to build stuff. Boop. Head back up. Place. Those zombies coming for me. I don't really care. I still love the fact that there's a freaking temple, guardian temple right over there. Eventually we'll do something with that. Eventually. Okay, that's this area a little bit lit up. Put one here. Maybe one here. I'm just trying to see if we see anything spawning. If we see anything spawning in this little base of mine, then we know we need somewhere to light up. We need somewhere to light up just around. Boop. Cool. Oh, I'm out of food. That's not ideal. That is not ideal. Oh, sorry, I sang my eye there for a second. That was not good, Okay, cool. I don't see much around here, but I know I could also use more golems. I need golems, just kind of out and about in all the areas I'm going to put the villagers later. And I don't have those yet. I most certainly do not have those. That's something I'm going to have to change. I'm going to, have villagers just out and about. You get me. Yeah, this entire field is just a mob trap. I feel like waiting to happen. At least in the what's it called? In the water pools, which I will have to change. Yeah, because this is also right here. It's just the border of safety and then not safety. And there as well, which is a shame because this area is actually supposed to all be lit up and protected. Yeah, go fight them. Dogs, go fight them. Other dogs, go fight that too. Thank you. I love having dogs. Having dogs is great. Oh, give me that XP. Give me that XP. Yeah, boy. Yep. Okay, this area over here is a little bit dark. We'll light it up a bit. Light that up. Probably should use to put my light for my plants a bit everywhere in the area that I'm planning to actually use them. But I haven't done that yet. I have not done that yet, so we will not do that right now. Instead, I'm going to go sleep, and in the morning, I think maybe we can grab some. No, I should go finish my build. I need to finish my build. But I was thinking maybe we can grab some more torches and lit up this entire area, my little cow farm over here, stuff like that. Because this area there is good, but You know, ow. I was gonna say, it's good, but it's not the greatest. It's not, in fact, the greatest. Oh, you look wrong still. Why do you look wrong? Why do you look wrong? Okay, Pinterest, help me. Pinterest, how do I build this thing? This is a 7. Barn roof Minecraft. We're just gonna grab a guide because this is not working. I don't know why it's not working. It's something stupid. So this one is 1, 2, 3. No, not right. Not the size. Where? Oh, where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're 9. How big is this? Hello, potential poltergeist. Welcome in. Oh no! I'm sad that you're feeling so bad. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is 9. Perfect. I'm sorry that you're feeling bad. Oh, that's not ideal. That is not ideal. Is it the weather? Is it all the weather and seasons changing? Or just like icky, bad? Because I'm sorry either way, but that stinks. Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that. I myself, I swear, I hate the springtime because I always get so sick in the springtime. I think I'm just finally starting to get past it, but don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if I end up the same way. So I was super inconsistent the last few weeks. Boop. I'm glad at least though that I can't be the one who passes it to you, because otherwise I would feel really, really bad. Boop, boop. But unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, they have not figured out how to make that thing yet. No clue, debating, calling on, gonna take some meds and see how I feel. Yes, definitely do that. Definitely do that. That is probably one of the smarter things to do with your life. Take some rest if you need the rest. Please. Please. Okay, then this will be my stairs. And then you just went down 2, 3. You went down 3 blocks. That's what I have. What? Do you look different from the side? Not really. What is this building? I don't know what this build is. Boop. Well, make sure you grab some nice and warm, like, food and stuff at least then. That's always a good thing. I feel like that always helps me out a little bit. You know what, we're sticking with the original design. Oop. Because this is not much better. Pinterest has failed me. Pinterest has failed. Oop. Okay, cool. Let me break these back out. Break. Place. There we go. Well, besides that, how else have you been doing? You haven't come on in a while. At least I haven't seen you. You might have been lurking. Might have been lurking. Or just busy. That's also very valid. Very, very valid. This goes down 2, and then you went down another few blocks, right? So this was, yes. Boop, boop. And then like that. Cool. And this needs to do the same. Where's my slabs? Good, been super busy with work. I feel that. I very much feel that. Trying to manage all of that can be really, really tough. Trying to manage all that kind of stuff. And I don't know about you, but I'm still in school. And that is always very fun trying to manage all of the responsibilities at once. Okay, do this, and then boop, boop. Thankfully, my boss is really chill. So when I'm like, hey, I'm struggling, I'm floundering, he's been chill, and they're just like, yeah, go not struggle, go not flounder. But I have some of my friends' bosses where they are not like that, and not good, not very good. Martha, could you stop please jumping on everything? I know you're a cat, that's exactly what you do, but you do that every single time. Every single time. Okay, that looks good enough. Good enough for now. It's passable. It's passable. We might mess with that later. I'm gonna repeat this on the other side though really quick. I think. So let me just head on up here, right here. Yes, you will work. I have the blocks themselves starting at this section. Cool. Doot, doot, doot. Nope, that's the wrong one, but that's fine. That'll work. Boop, boop. You do go up 2 anyway. And then I have these stairs. Stairs, stairs, stairs. I think there's another round of stairs up here. Doot, doot, doot. Boop, 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 boop. It's really funny trying to find time for like real life stuff and also for streaming stuff when I'm also spending too much time in the lab. Where are my planks? Am I out of planks? Oh, here, here's the planks. My slabs, doesn't mean. Doot, 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 doot. And then you go up, and then right here. And then you go over by 2. 2 more. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I also say this as though I'm not making myself purposely busier. I just found my library has a online library section. I don't know how I never found out about this. That's been something else I've been doing since I've been on and off sick. Apparently they have an online library section, and with that I have access to many books, which is not very good for me being busy and, you know, not having free time, but I get to be an absolute nerd on main, so that's fun. That's always very fun. This goes here, and then this goes out 1 more. 1 more. Oop, you left the kitchen light all night by accident. I have done that. I have actually done that. I do that fairly regularly, actually. My roommate makes fun of me for it. My roommate makes a lot of fun of me for it, actually. Okay, you need to go 1 over here. Because I'm always just like, I'm pretty good about turning stuff off. The answer is no. No, I'm not. It goes like that. Head back down. Boop. And then suddenly we just wake up in the morning and I'm just like, oh, the kitchen light's been on. Oh, well, that's a mistake. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean, in fact, to leave the light on all night. But that is what happened. And then it's just so ominous. I don't know if you did the same thing right there. But when you turn the light, when you have the light on, it's a whole question of, did I leave this on or did someone break into my apartment? And the answer is always, thankfully, has always been, nope, you just been dumb. You were just dumb and left the light on. But if it wasn't that, it would not be very fun. It would not be very fun. This needs to be you. And you are you. And then you are that. Boop. Doot, 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 doot. Boop. Yes. Okay, like that. There we go. And same thing over here. Just gotta put these on the bottom. And then like that. Boop, boop. Okay, let me just get the edge right here really quick done. I think this is where it's supposed to be. Yeah, 1 past the logs, the end. Is that what this is? That is what this is. Perfect. Okay, cool. Doot, doot, doot. Whee! Okay. And then here. This needs to go like that. Probably missing some pieces, but that's fine. This can go down. This one can go down a little bit. Boop. And then over like, sure, like that. And over like that. Boop. There we go. There we go. Like that. There, cool. Cool. That should be the basis of this build part done. And now, oh, I don't know if I can do that roof. But that's fine. We don't have to do exactly that roof. I have another roof I want to build for this part. I think I might just honestly make it match this bottom section here, but just start from like up here. So what this means to me is that we are going to go up and over 1, side, side up, side, 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 up and out, and then like this. I think something like this might be what we're going to use to build the roof off of. Very subtle, very small, but just, it works. Oh, I like this a lot. I like this a lot. I think this looks good. Head back up, head back up. Boop, boop, boop. Break you. Place you down. And then I think this is the build. I think this is the build. We're going to have all of the Oscars and Susans, Marthas. I keep calling you the wrong names. I keep calling my dogs and cats the wrong names. And it's kind of funny, but it's also kind of not funny. Ooh, I am realizing I do want the roof more like that, not like this. Ah, it needs to go over one. Needs to go over one. I swear, I'm gonna spend the entire stream just building this roof. I swear. I need to start building easier roofs. Can I reach up there? I can, perfect. But that's the wrong direction. If I can reach like that, perfect. Boop, boop. And then like that, there we go. Yes, because this is the roof design I like. This looks nice. I like this. This looks good. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And also I'm realizing, I guess I never put together this full side. Don't know why I didn't do that. I was going to declare myself probably good, but I am not. Okay, Worst Daddy, please move. Thank you, Worst Daddy. Place that, place that, place that. Place that. That's the wrong direction. That's fine. Boop, 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 boop. Break this, place like that. I can get out of here again. Someone's looking out for me. LMAO. Boss sent me a message that I had the day off because he has to call for a meeting. Still in training, so my schedule depends on him. Nice. No, that's good. That's good. I love it. Honestly, the days when you're like dependent on your boss or some other mentor person for like training or for just for some reason or another, you're like dependent on them. And then it's all, oh, you're busy? I'm not there. I'm not there. Haha. Break this piece. Doot. 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 It was actually kind of funny. I was very, very recently, so I'm not really in training. I am in training, but I'm not in training, you know? I've been working on this job or this work for a while. As an intern, right? And so I've been working this project for a long, long time. And I just recently, finished my project, or at least the part of the project I got assigned. And so because I got finished this project, and this has been this way the entire time I've been working on this. Why is my mouth not calibrated? Okay, it's working now. The entire time I've been working on this project, I've been dependent on the schedule and the workload of other like full-time employees. And the full-time employees have been keeping up with the schedule. But also now we're kind of at a point where I can't do much for this schedule. I can't do much because I need to be trained, and you can't train me on these small little pieces that don't make sense. And it's small little things. It's things like, hey, I need access to the securities, and I need to give permissions to modify the something data structures, because I do code, right? I do code. And they just have not updated it. They refuse. They're just not gonna give it to me. And it's a mood. It's a very much mood to me. They just do my work for me, and I'm like, cool, sweet. I get the credit for the project being done still. I'll take it. But can I also do some of the work, please? Can I also do some of the work? I'm not gonna lie. Today, it's a weird thing to complain about, honestly. It's a weird thing to complain about. But today I do just need to bug them and be like, hey, you guys gave me this like temporary work to do, but I've finished that. What do I do? What should I work on? How can I go get work? But like, I'm an intern. Dude, I shouldn't be asking for that. I shouldn't be asking for that. I think we're gonna bring this in one. This bridge thing, gonna bring it in one. But I'm glad to hear you got your day off. Glad to hear you got your day off at least, though. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Doot, doot, doot. And then, like, this. Just bring in one. What do I feel about this? What do we feel about this? I think... Yeah, this looks good. I like this. I like this. I like this. I just wanted a little bit of a bridge inside. So I like this a lot. 5, 6, boop, boop, boop. over 2, go over 2, gotta bring up a little bit again. And then like that. Thankfully though, I will say, I do work from home. It's one of those jobs where you thankfully can work from home. So I've just been working on some other stuff a little bit here and there. Been able to get some trainings and yada yada. That's the wrong direction. There we go. Boop, like that. Like that. Boop. Break it. Place that. Alright. This bridge. This needs to go the other direction, and I think we can fill it in. I think we can fill it in from there. This piece needs to go. I still need to figure out which builds I'm gonna get able to get done today. And then we'll here do this, because I need to do some more builds. I want to do more builds. Today was supposed to be the build day, and I have not done many builds for the build day. Ow! Boop, boop, boop. I have not done too many builds for this build day. So then this gonna be like that, and then like that, and then this is this bridge done, which is good, I think. Yeah, that's good. Looks good to me. Don't need these pieces here, but I do need to go up actually. So actually I do need to go up. And then here, I will start with this. Then basically the same thing. We're just gonna replace these overlaps with stairs. Basically do the same thing there. Boop, boop, sick. Ow. And then do I do my traditional little boop, because I think that they look good everywhere that they belong. Even places they don't belong. I think that the little like downturn of the roofs just looks so good. And it doesn't make any sort of sense in all my builds, and I need to find out a new way to do builds. But I've been doing it this way since I was a kid. Since I was a little kid. Yay, I finally broke another axe. Okay. Hello, Fatal Comic? That is definitely a chat. Okay. I don't know if that's a spam or if this is a legitimate person, but welcome in. I think I'm gonna keep my soul though. I like an introduction. I appreciate that. That is actually really funny. I was like, is this a bot? Is this a person? Oh, nope. Deal with it. Nope, no soul. No soul for you. That's assuming that I have one. That is making presumptions there, my good man. My good sir. That is iconic. Do you go into all chats like that? How about a deal? Mayhaps. I don't know how much it's gonna get you considering I don't have one. But I feel like this is one of those things. Like you could be like one of those people who's like actually a fae. This is exactly how fae would do it in real life. This is exactly how. Oscar, please move. I really do. You're saying character's my strongest forte. I love that. I adore that. That is really funny. Oh my gosh. I certainly have to say, you have the strongest and probably one of the most memorable entrances to a chat. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, what's your deal? What is your deal? Good sir, good ma'am, good person. What is your deal? How may I maybe make a deal with such a benevolent creature like yourself? Oh, this is hilarious. I love this. It's funny because I have the entire contract, though purely cosmetic, does need to be signed. What? Okay, I'm so intrigued. I am very intrigued. You just, yeah, well, huh? Oh, I love this. I love this. Ow. Oh. What's the contract? What's the contract? Don't leave me to wait. Don't leave me waiting. Don't leave me waiting. To be decided, yeah, you got Discord? I do have Discord. I actually just set it up, actually. There is a link in the bio, but I will not be checking Discord while I'm on stream. So there is that. There is that. This is... I need to fix these pieces. That's what I'm missing. Ah. Doot, 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 doot. Boop. Boop. Doot, doot. There we go. Okay, cool. Now I can just... Ow. Finish the roof. Doot, doot, doot. I love that you just came in through like that. I fully thought you were a bot. And I just was thinking to myself, who the heck makes a bot like that? Who the heck makes a bot that just enters a chat so brazenly like that? I love it here. I love it here. Okay, but no, not like you. Not like you. You will go here, and then like this. Yes, like that. Okay, cool. Break this. Dog, please don't get in the way. That was quite an entrance. I need to reread this. Wait. Greetings, special being. It seems I have stepped upon your handcrafted dynasty. Well, allow me to introduce. Allow me to introduce? I am Fatal, bringer of chaos, reaper of souls. You've danced in the ashes of obliterated kingdoms, torn sacred havens from heavens, and bathed in the blood of dying gods. You've come here to collect your debt. My soul is yours? It's not yours. To break and tear. Dude, what the fuck? I love it. I love it. I love it. I feel like you're gonna send me an actual contract. You're gonna send me an actual contract. And I adore this. I adore this. Passion is the truest guide, my dear. It is. It is. I feel like you're like Dionysus in disguise or something like that. Just from the entrance alone. Not Dionysus. Dionysus is, for example, Apollo. Apollo in disguise. No, please. Thank you. Thank you, dogs. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Not doing anything that crazy today. We're just playing some Minecraft and building a little place for my dogs. But you're welcome here. You do like your wine. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm more of a lemonade spritzer or spiked lemonade person myself. But that's mostly because my tolerance is basically zero for any sort of alcoholic beverage. Which I guess is a wine? Is it a wine? Do you consider that a wine? I don't know if I consider that a wine. Boop, boop, boop. And doot, doot. Oh, dude, we're almost done. Okay, I gotta know. I feel like I know the answer. Were you a theater kid? Were you or are you a theater kid? You're definitely a theater kid, right? Like this is not me just stereotyping. This is definitely a theater kid here. And there's nothing wrong with being a theater kid. I was a theater kid. Being a theater kid was a great time. Yes and no? Yes and no. Yes as in you were one? Or yes as in you tried to be one? Why is my model breaking? Model, please stop. Model. Thank you. Oh, I love it. I love it here. I know I tried to be one and it just didn't go very well. I ended up taking like very minor roles and then dropping out in high school to be in the marching band instead, which was a great time. I passed school as 2 things, but I became 1. What the heck does this mean? Why are you so ominous? What is this? I love it. What does that mean? What does this mean? Past school, I feel like I'm gonna be solving your riddles 3. You enter my chat and give me your riddles 3. Theater and quantum physics. Do you mean you did college for 3 things? Or university? Wait, for 2 things? Because if so, that is an incredible dynamic there. Quantum physics. Dude, I don't like quantum physics. I took quantum physics. I don't like quantum physics. But that would explain a lot about you, I feel like, if you did take quantum physics and enjoyed it. My professor was great. University past college. Iconic. Icon right there. What? Okay. Well, damn, I guess. I will be graduating college, but I will not be graduating as a valedictorian. That's impressive AF, not gonna lie. And because you're an internet stranger, I have no choice but to believe you at your word. Which honestly would not be surprised by that. That makes a lot of sense though, I'm not gonna lie. Theater and quantum? Hey! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that you like me. I do appreciate you like me. I feel honored to be liked by someone who has such a personality as yourself. Who has such a character. We will phrase it. Random question for you, and I feel like I know the answer. I feel like I know the answer. Do you play D&D? If so, what is your class? I'm feeling Warlock. For you. You feel like a very solid Warlock. But like Warlock of like Tome or Old One, and I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. You just give off the exact vibes. What am I doing? There's a cleric in there working. D&D question? I get those. Yeah. But do you play other RPGs or TRPGs? That's the real question. I need more dogs. I need all the dogs. Where are my dogs? I have raw chicken. I have raw and cooked chicken. Beautiful. Dogs. Make more dogs. Make more. Thank you. Make more dogs. I don't know if you can tell, but I am the DM. I'm always DMing. Not eternal DM. My original DM is the eternal DM. I am the halftime DM. So I feel like I'm always assigning someone in chat just a D&D class if you talk long enough. And I don't know why that's a thing, but I do. It's a do. I really need to make my stream more D&D themed because I do so much D&D stuff. Not on stream, but just in real life. What am I doing? I finished that build. The build is good enough for now. To the board. Board. Did I not put on the pet area? No, I didn't. I didn't put on the pet area. Okay, that's fine. Total Villager Man. We can do that one. I love my board. Home is need? Farm. Iron Bridge decor. Village Bridge. Oh, that's this thing. I forgot about the Village Bridge. I want to build a bridge from there to there. Yeah, that's another thing I need to do, but that's a thing I'm going to leave for later because that requires effort. That requires a little bit of effort to build a bridge. Boop, boop, boo. As said, how much iron do I have? Artificer, Arcane Archer. That makes sense. That would make sense. That would make sense. I haven't actually had many Artificers play my game. Not yet, but I will be having one soon, actually. Starting a new campaign, and I actually get an Artificer. And I'm looking forward to that. And if the vibes are anything like yours, this is going to be a really funny campaign. Thank you. Give me my iron. Please give me my iron. Give me my emeralds. Thank you. I feel like I should make a place for the cleric. I'm talking D&D. I need to make a place for the cleric. That feels about right. Where do I want to make a little temple? Do I make a little temple? Do I make a potions place? Shrine? Shrine's an option. Do we make a little shrine? Or do we actually follow the tasks that I've assigned for myself? But I can always just assign the task. I can always just assign the shrine. That's how you spell it. Shrine. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hello, chickens. I just picked up 11 eggs by standing here. What is this? I hurt the villager. I'm so sorry, my dude. How many eggs are just here? What? There's so many. What? I have so much chicken. I have so much chicken. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. I have way overdue gotten my chicken. Iconic, iconic, iconic. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I love this, I love this, I love this. Shrine, shrine, shrine. I need shrines. Do I make this a dark evil shrine? Do I make this a big light shrine? I make this a dark evil shrine. We're having a dark evil shrine because that feels right. I just need to drop off all of my woods and stuff because I have too much of it. Dump it in the chest. And then dump it in this chest. Length. There we go. And then because I can, Oscar, eat up. You also eat up. I have so much chicken. Eat. Eat and make more. Eat and make more. You just need to eat. There we go. I don't have enough adults, I think. I do! Make more. This is the reason. I love how I picked up all my dogs. Because this is literally why I built the house over there. It's because I have way too many dogs. I have way too many dogs, way too many cats, but I want more. We always need more. They are needed. Because dogs are great. I want more cats too. I want more cats. I need more kitties. I have like 3 Marthas right now. I had 4, but then a skeleton killed one. And now we hate skeletons. And now we hate skeletons. Where are my materials? Probably actually gonna need some of these spruce wood. Probably gonna need some of this. I'll grab some of this. Got some cobblestone. Gonna grab some deep slate. And then we are going to make a little shrine in the woods. Not in the woods, in the caves. Redstone probably is gonna be needed. Got some torches. Blackstone and netherrack might be nice. I think this will be everything I need. I think this will be everything I need. We'll grab a crafting table because I don't want to remake that. And do I have... I did not, in fact, grab a... what are they called? Stonecutter. And I don't really care to make one. So we're chilling with that. We're chilling with that. We're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. Oh, this is delightful. I still need to make my library in here. That's a full thing I need to do. That's a full thing I need to do. I need to get more villagers in here, too. I really should just make my villager farm in here rather than not in here, but I didn't. So that's on me, I guess. And I think just in this little corner we can transform into a little scary little spooky zone. Little scary spooky zone. Break, break, break. Do 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 do. Boop, boop. How big does this need to be? I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but it'll be big enough where I can go in and out, but I also need to protect it so my villagers can't come in and out. Okay, okay, Oscar, please. I should have grabbed some mossy cobble. That would have been needed. It would have been nice, would have been smart to have. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, I think I need to get some of those glow berries just kind of glowing down here. Oh, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. Can fix the floor. There we go. Nope, Oscar, thank you. Like, Oscar, you're trying to get out of here, please. Please. I really should have put my animals away. Putting my animals away would have probably been a smart decision. But one that I didn't, in fact, make. One that I did not, in fact, make. Okay, clear this out a little bit more. I think we'll go up a little bit. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. No, we'll bring this up. Bring this up. That. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If we enter here. I sent the contract by the DMs. I will probably not read it out on stream. Actually, you know what? We'll check that. We can check it out. We can check out your little contract. I may or may not read this on stream. Oh, This is cute. This is cute. This is a contract deal between Fatal Comic and Redacted. This contract provides all information on what the subject is. The selected subject for said contract is soul owning. This contract states that it is not for any sexual, romantic, or kinky meaning. It's simply a cosmetic thing to have and should not have any future meaning. This contract allows for Fatal Comic to have full dominion over your soul, yet you are still able to control it overall due to normal laws and Fatal not being a creep. Even though this is purely cosmetic, there are perks that come with it, such as daily checkups, a helping hand, a close friend, and more. Do you wish to accept or decline this contract? This is really cute. Wait, dude, this is really cute. You know what? Yes. Accepted. Accepted. That is really cute. How long did it take you to make up with that? That is really, really adorable. That is really, really adorable. I love that. Took you 3 minutes? Dude, it feels like it would be longer. You could have told me like 3 hours and I would have fully believed you. It's very, very cute. I need to make something like that. I need to make something like that. Do you mind if I steal that kind of, this kind of vibe for the follow notifications? Or like follow alert or something? Because that is really, really cute. Not a follow alert, but just like a, I don't know, join the Discord message. Not the stealing your soul part. That's definitely yours. Boop. Sure. You can make one for me? That'd be kind of sick. That would be kind of sick. Probably customize it a little bit, make it a bit different, but that'd be kind of sick. I think we're just gonna turn all of this into cobbled deep slate. Ah! Light, please. Light. Tell you what, I'll start. I will have to figure that out exactly. But probably just some sort of contract of, you welcomed, you joined the community, you joined the religion. Because one of my headcanons for this character of mine, I haven't quite figured out the lore exactly yet, which is why I can't start events right now. But I would love to be able to make a, make this character into like a little religion. Like, you joined the Mida cult or something like that. I don't know. But eventually I'd like to just deal that kind of contract. You're also a lore maker, LOL. Nice. Yeah, that's something I gotta work on a little bit. I have a lot of motifs going for me, but I don't really have a clear-cut premise yet. Okay, I think this is looking decent. A little bit of darker cave, a little bit of a entryway here. If I can put the villager in here, I don't know how I would keep them here, but Oh, I will slow deep slate. Perfect. Look like a siren. I kind of get that. I was thinking either like a siren or some kind of underwater deity. Like a paladin siren. Honestly, yes. However, my armor is incredibly impractical. Just thinking of it like an actual defense LARP point of view. Part of me was even thinking like bard siren or bard like sea creature thing. Because it's just so impractical. I feel like I'm like someone dressing up as someone not actual importance. I like this little cave. This little cave's gonna be cute. And I'm gonna put away all of my dogs because I have too many of them with me and I cannot build with my dogs constantly around. Come on, dogs, let's go. Let me sleep really quick. Let me sleep. There we go. Boo. Why is OBS dying on me? Okay, there we go. We're good. OBS just decided that it did not want to work. Hopefully I didn't go down for a second. Hopefully it didn't, but it just decided you did not like me, so that's fine. That's fine. Dude, hello, zombie. How much iron do I have? I need to stop grabbing iron from here. I need to start grabbing it from my actual chests. But I don't, and that's not an issue. Hello, Mr. Villagers. I should have waited at night for you guys. I needed to steal the cleric. The cleric has a spot now. The cleric has a spot. I wish to use the cleric's goods and skills, but not actually the cleric. So I have one of these brewing stands, and then I have, where's my stuff? Here it is. Got some firefly bushes, got some flowers here, sweet berries would be kind of nice, some glow lichen, but not much. Oh dear, do I not have, I thought I had the, vine things. I thought I had the vines. Ah. I thought I had the glowberries, they're called, but I guess I don't. Have I seen any yet? I don't think I've seen any in this world. Dang it. Ah, let me get out of here. Don't think I've seen any of that in this world, which is a shame. It's a real shame, because that would have been perfect for this little area. A little bit. We'll put some glowed lichen there and there. I don't really know if I can put firefly bushes down like this, but it would be nice to put them down. Get some more stuff going. Boop. Maybe if I just like destroy a little section of the floor here, just a little section, maybe make a little bit of a underwater basin and water section here. That'd be cute, that'd be cute. Boop, boop. Give an explanation for why they came down here. I don't have any dirt on me though, that's a shame. Give an explanation to why they came down if I put that. And Oscar, can you move a little bit? Thank you. Thank you, Oscar. Doot, 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 boop, 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 boop. Honestly though, the siren though, going back to that like lore and stuff, a siren would probably make some kind of sense for this kind of character. A Twitch streamer being a siren. I like that. I like that. Stealing your attention. I think I need dirt. I think I can. Where's my bushes? Here my bushes are. Can I place you? I can just place you. Perfect. Okay, I need a piece of dirt. Do I have my shovel on me? I do have my shovel on me. Beautiful. Boop, boop, boop. 3. That's all I need. 3. Grass blocks. Ooh, nice. I forgot I put silk touch on my shovel. Not gonna lie, I forgot I put silk touch on my shovel. Let me head back over here. And then up. You have another contract, but you don't use it as much, as I think people will be overwhelmed. But if you'd like to see, I think that'd be kind of sick. I think that'd be kind of sick. I love these little contracts. I love them. Put you. Yes. Okay, there, and there. Break these blocks. Break these. Little alcove. I have a singular bucket of water, not both buckets of water, which is a shame. I need to go get more water. And then I think this area is looking cute. Got a little glow area over there. I need to put some berries, I feel. But I don't want to put the berries because they might get hurt. Redstone. Can I put some redstone down? Just a little bit of redstone. A little bit of a pathing. Boop. Like that maybe. A little bit of accent there. A little bit of an accent. And then I'm going to grab some more water. Water. I got so excited. I thought this blue was water for a second. I'm like, what? There's water in my base? What is this? Nope, there's not water. That's just my base. That's just the blue wool that I put everywhere. Everywhere. Head back over here. Where's my water? Where's my water? I probably got to go to the beach, don't I? Yeah. Oh, no, I have my little well over here. This well needs an upgrade, honestly. This well's cute, but needs an upgrade. Look at my DMs. DMs! Here we go. Oh, wow. This is long. This agreement is entered into and by and between the collector, herein therefore referred to as collector, and the soul bearer, hereby and hereinafter referred to as the soul bearer. Whereas the soul bearer is in possession of one immortal, intangible, metaphysically significant entity known colloquially as a, quote, soul. And whereas the collector desires to... Can I get up, please? Looking up and trying to read this and jump is not good. Whereas the soul bearer is in possession of one immortal, intangible, yada yada, the soul, whereas the collector desires to obtain full rights, title, and dominion over said soul. Oop, there's water. Now, therefore, in consideration of mutual covenants and eternal damnation, where does that go? Or other agreed terms, the parties agree as follows. 1. Transfer of ownership. The soul bearer hereby irrevocably transfers, assigns, conveys full and unconditional ownership of their soul, herein thereafter referred to as the soul, to the collector, effective immediately. This is long. This is long. I love that you include astral reboots in this, the duration. This agreement shall remain in effect for all time, eternity, and any subsequent cycles of reincarnation, astral reboots, or timeline resets. Wowza. This is thorough. You've thought of a lot here. Conditions of ownership. Collector may use, trade, bottle, consume, torment, or display the souls in any fashion, limited only by the laws of metaphysical realm and or infernal ordinances. The soul bearer relinquishes all rights to protest, petition, or reclaim the soul. Consideration. Oh, you have a whole list of other things. I love it. I accepted it for a friend. Disclaimer, the collector makes no guarantee as posthumous fate of the soul. Use of the soul may result in haunting, possession, or metaphysical fragmentation. I don't want to become a Horcrux. Don't make me a Horcrux and I'm happy. And then you have the little signature section. That is amazing. I kind of adore that you made this whole thing. I love that. That is iconic. Once again, the real question is, how long did this take you? I know you're probably saying a few minutes, but this is impressive. This is impressive. Ooh. I am not gonna accept a call. I am sorry. We are not gonna do that. We are not gonna do that on stream. Sorry about that. As of just basically right now, I don't really do calls or stuff like that on stream. As it is already, I honestly do not often read DMs on stream. But I thought this was fun. Your phone is lagging, didn't mean to call. All good, all good, all good. All good. Water bucket, there we go. Boop. Redstone torch can go... I kind of wanted to light this up. Yeah, like that, like that. Is this light enough? I think this is light enough. That one took me a solid hour though. Nice. No, that one I could see. That one I could see lasting a while. That one would definitely take a minute. Anything else I want to add to this little area? I think for right now, this might be where I leave this section. And I can put the... Oh, we need a place for the bed. We need a little place for the bed. Put this back. Boop, 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 boop. But that's why people get overwhelmed by it. I can definitely see that now. I can definitely see that. I think it's really funny. I think it's really, really funny. It feels like something my friends and I would just send to each other. Just randomly out of nowhere. And yeah, impeccable. No, Oscar. I meant to put away my dogs. That's what I was doing on the surface. I was supposed to put away my dogs. But I didn't. And now they're simply here. Now they're simply here. Break this. Break you. And then I think I can put the... I think if I put the bed there, the villager will come here. This is a safe-ish location. This area concerns me. How dark is this? Where's the darkness levels here? I don't know where it is on this thing. You know what though? We are just going to add another torch here. Which I can't do right this second, but I can do shortly. What is it that I'm working on? You've been out of character for too long. What is it that I'm working on, if I ask? I'm trying to get rid of my villagers. My villager trading hall. I like the trading hall. It'll be good for late game. But for right now, I'm trying to turn this inside of the mountain, where there was this huge cave system that I found, that I kind of cleared out, made a bit more manageable to run around in. If you notice, like, there's all this whole section here that go to the top. this whole section I want to turn into a more regular village trade area that I can traverse, go find the villagers, and stuff like that. Of course, mere mortals having to do manual labor. What filth. Yes, yes. Doing manual labor. Of course, dear soul owner. But yeah, so I have like a whole bunch of them under there. I'll show you real quick. You probably saw my trading hall, but did not see the chaos that is the villager breeder that's under there. And hopefully, we can have, yeah, see, there's these guys. They got 4 of them in here. Nice little trading hall. But then, oh, believe me, I have plenty of souls for you to see. I have all of these souls. All of them. There's so many. There's so many of them in here. And I need to start actually clearing them out because they are ridiculous and I love it so much, but it needs to go away. So I have like no inventory space. I need to clear that out. Clean up my inventory, get the villager over there, put the villager in their little hidey hole, trap them. I maybe should probably put a, what's it called? Should probably put a golem over there. Haven't decided. Why you collected your souls to do your bidding for you. Very well, very well. Makes complete sense. There's something, there's your souls yet. They're your souls yet. You continuously pay them with your earthly money just to get something. Pathetic. Yeah. But most of it's optimized. There we go. Deep slate goes here. Blackstone goes here. Netherrack goes here, belongs here. Continuously paying the villagers. That is a funny way to put it. I have trapped them and removed their homes. I designed the builds. I designed the homes. And I need to eat their food. I need to eat the lovely food. Hello, Mr. Villager. Mr. Villager, it is raining and I swear everything good. If it starts thunderstorming, I'm going to throw something. I am going to throw something. Break all of these. There's so many beds. So many beds. Okay, those are all taken. Those are all taken. Time to begin the cycle of hopefully not killing this guy. Bed. Mr. Villager, come here. Unwillingly walk to your demise. Or your trap. Come on. Come on, Mr. Villager. There we go. Thank you. I love how the villagers have different outfits. They have different outfits in different locations. I move you. You transport. You leave. But you are here. Come on. Come here, Mr. Villager. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Thank you. You also make one for souls, but it's an arcane pact. Nice. Nice. You're coming here. Perfect. You don't need to go there. You're gonna come this way. Is it for all their power and like magical usage? That would make sense. That makes sense. This is why. Okay. This is why I was thinking you were a warlock. This is the real reasons. What other? I'm so sorry, Oscar. What other class walks in and barges in demanding a soul contract? What other class? Come on. There we go. Shorter but still quite strong. You write quite good contracts. I would fully believe you were a theater major law student, honestly. Yes, I know these are probably not very legally binding and all of that, but you know, they're not legals. Come here. Come here. Hello, all dogs. All dogs, you are shaking now. Okay, cool. Okay, come on. This way. Beautiful. You cannot tell me, though, this is not warlock behavior. You cannot be telling me this is not warlock behavior. Come on, villager. Where are you at? Villager? Okay, good. My dogs. My dogs and cat are all proving quite difficult for this villager to pass by. Yes, come. Where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you going? No. Yes, this bed. Good villager. Good villager. We're gonna have you there yet. You're gonna be my cleric yet. Going to use you to heal and use you to retrieve all the resources if it's the last thing I do. Boop. Break. Thank you. You're almost here. Look at that blue bed. All of the beds are blue. I don't know why I did this, but all of the beds I feel like I've made are blue for villagers or for myself, and it's a whole thing. Yes! Yes! We've trapped you! Trap you. Welcome to your cave home. Welcome to your cave. Oscar, I need you to move. Oscar, please! Oscar! Thank you! And boop. Now you're trapped. And we finally have our first villager that actually belongs in this place. Not just these librarians that I kind of trapped in here and made more beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. I have to question, how many variations of these contracts do you have? Is this one of those like Mad Libs things where you can just whip together a contract in like 3 seconds because you have so many of them? Or do you have too many? Grab this. You have one in ancient scroll style. Dude, this is kind of funny. White beds, and all these beds. All the beds. And I'm also realizing I probably need to close my door before a zombie gets in. Because that would be quite bad. Where's my... Oh, I didn't pick up the door. Whoops. But first I'll mailbox you need DMs. Nude. I figured that's what you meant. Figured that was what you meant. Same sort of introduction. Offer their soul, the eternal flame, the unseen essence, the breath beyond. I love this. In exchange for a whispered wish, a glimpse behind the veil, a favor of forgotten gods. No circle of salt, prayer, or plea shall undo this pact. Let the stars bear witness. Let silence seal the oath. Signed in ink, blood, or essence. Soul bearer, date. Collector, date. Iconic. Iconic. Okay, let me put these dogs away. These dogs need to go back. I like this build. This build looks nice. Makes me happy. Dogs in here. Oscar, Oscar. You sit, you sit. I need to get name tags for these guys. I need to get name tags for these guys. I want 2 of you with me at all times. And I have my kitties. I have 1 kitty over here. Where's my other kitty? Had a confusion? Oh, they're both. I have 2 kitties with me. I thought I only had 1 kitty. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Hope you don't feel so yourself. Don't you dare jinx it. Don't you dare. I've gotten close. I've gotten really close. I am so happy. The best investment I made has to be these boots. Because these boots have the max level of feather falling. And if it wasn't for these boots, I would most assuredly have fallen with fall damage from these freaking builds, these towers. These towers took me so long to make. I don't know why I decided, yes, smart, let's make 3 giant towers early game when I barely have diamond armor, but I did. And when I did that, I fell like 10 times. I got like to 3 hearts multiple times on these things, and at night. If there had been a creeper by me, we would have had an issue. We would have had an issue. You got lucky on your hardcore world? Yeah. I've gotten pretty far before. Went to a random village in the beginning, saw a librarian with book mending. That is very useful. This world actually is kind of cool. So my spawn, I think my spawn is actually, I think it's on that beach. It's on this island over here, or this section over here. So I immediately saw this village. And this was a pretty big village in the start. There was maybe 10, 15 houses. It was very good. So I knew immediately there was a village here that I could go back to, could come visit. I traversed all the way over there, which you can't even see, but it's a big render distance. I have max render on, I think, right now. And then ran out of food, ran all the way back here, and I think I had 1 hunger bar left by the time I got back. And then I've just been building the space ever since. And this spawn area is actually really kind of cool, because if I think it's this way, actually I can show you. Over here, it's basically like the ideal place for a hardcore like start. It's hard to see at daytime, but can you see it right now? Maybe I forget tonight and I find time to see it. But there is a... Where is it? I think it's over there. There's a farm. Not a farm, a guardian. Like a guardian temple, like ocean temple monument thing in this direction. Underneath me, we have the deep dark, which is not ideal, but it's there. A mine shaft and a trial chamber, like all basically right on top of each other. Literally, in the case of the trial chamber and the what are they called? Mine shaft. So there's so many things here. Plus, everything, ocean monument, my dear. Yeah, you will find. I have sold my ability to spell and speak very long ago, very long ago. I have lost all of that ability, and I will just babble and ramble. And if you notice, I spelled things very correct. English is in fact my first language. I just never received a single A on any spelling test my entire life. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I think it brings humor. I think it's funny. Spell check is amazing and a god, and probably what I sold my soul to first. Never guess my first language? My mind immediately goes to perhaps English. I feel like it's a basic, easy, not basic one, but like a safe-ish one to do on Twitch because there's a large English population. But I feel like French? Not French. You don't give off French vibes. My mind went to Dutch. Is it European? Playing 20 questions right now. Is it European language? English is your fourth. What the fuck? Okay, if it's your fourth language. That's so many languages. It is European. Okay, cool. I feel. Dude, why did my first thought go Swahili? Swahili is not in. That's not European. I stick by it. Is it Dutch? Dutch. I feel like Dutch or Swedish, honestly. Lurking, but what? Yeah, 4 languages. That makes sense. Okay, cool. You're on a Minecraft, so Swedish? Swedish is a language. What am I doing right now? I'm running in circles. I never said I know wait, what? Wait, you said English is your 4th language. What does that mean? Oh, you mean you know more than that language is. Yeah, that makes sense. You're a polyglot. Ew, gross. Why are you literally goals? I tried. Spanish. Maybe. ¿Hablas español? ¿Sí? ¿No? Ah. Spanish is your second? Nice. So Spanish is your second. Portuguese. I'm trying to think of what other... I feel like Portuguese, Italian... Is it a romance language? That's a question. Wait, I got it? Did I get it? Is it Portuguese? Or are you saying yep to the romance language part? I don't know what you're saying. Portuguese! Nice. I would love to learn Portuguese. I know enough Spanish to get by. I'm definitely more fluent than most of my relatives, but I'm like 4th generation American, so any native Spanish has been well lost. Your 3rd is Japanese. Dude, that's sick. That is sick. What am I doing? I'm gonna go plant some plants. I think. 3rd is Japanese. What other ones? English and ASL. I know English, Spanish, and I used to know the bare basics of Korean before I stopped learning it because I ran out of time. I need to pick that up honestly again. That was fun. I like learning that. Revel. Why do I have cobblestone here? Cobblestone belongs up here, bro. You know, German. I tried learning German. My German professor sucked. They were really bad. German, Nordic. Is Nordic a language? I thought that was like an ethnicity. Shows how much I know. Shows how much I know. Oh, I forgot to put the brewing stand down. Forgot to put the brewing stand down. Have a hard time learning spoken languages. I feel that. I feel that. I can definitely understand much more Spanish than I can speak, but once again, you just heard how well I speak. So, you know that I do not speak it very well. I cannot speak English very well. Somehow, I did not get into one of those speaking disability classes, although I really probably should have been when I was a kid. I really, really should have been. Instead, we learned how to speak via reading things out loud. Because that makes sense. Sure, let's put this there. And I wanted a block. Give me blocks. Thank you for the blocks. Boop. Boop. There we go. Took me 7 minutes to learn how to say and spell mnemonic ultramicroscopic scopically vocal. What? Pneumano ultramicroscopic what? Volcanosis? What the heck does that word mean? Where would you have seen that in context? I fully believe you. We are going to do it. What does this word mean? I am baffled. An invented long word meant to say... Bro. An invented long word said to mean a lung disease caused by inhaling very fine ash and sand dust. It's like, lisp. It's like lisp. Lisp being such a mean word to say when you have it. That's what this is. That's what this is. It's a fully real word. What is the origins? What is this origin? Merriam-Webster, tell me more. When are you from? When are you from? When did you exist? Origin. It was created in the 1930s. Oh, that makes sense. He's the president of the Puzzlers League, an imitation of very long medical terms. Ah, that makes sense. Mr. Everett Smith, you are an icon. You are a strict icon. Beds belong in the wool chest. Bed. I love it here. English makes so much sense. English makes all of the sense. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is truly quite atrocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Humdiddle-lay. You just awoken like a sleeper cell agent to me with just that one word. You just completely awoke a sleeper agent in me. Completely. Okay, what am I doing here? I want to light up my little farm. And then I need to mayhaps add some more to my farm. So I have stuff. Yes. No. Yes. There we go. 14. How many sticks do I have? Not enough. Not enough sticks. Please give me more. Thank you. Torches. This is why I'm an amazing character. Expansive knowledge, creative lore, fun. It keeps you thinking. Correct. Very correct. Very, very correct. Don't know what I'm thinking about, but I am certainly thinking. What else do you wish to know about me, mortal? You got a favorite flower? And why? Why is that your favorite flower? I feel like you're gonna have a stupid answer to this, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Lily of the Mountain. That's a nice one. I like that one. I like cornflowers because they're blue and they're pretty. That is all. Also, they grow up everywhere where I'm at. They're everywhere. And I think they're just such a nice little pesky little weed. And also, they just grow without me having to plant them, which is nice. It is very nice. Why in particular Lily of the Mountain? Why in particular Lily of the Mountain? The real questions here, the real questions. There's a horse on the top of that bridge, the top of the block. Hello, horse. Welcome to existence. What a boring question. Come on, entertain me? Fine. Boring basic questions. Boring basic questions are fun, though. Fuck, I can't get past these fences. There we go. I know I can do that. Worst game in the world. What's the worst game? Not your best game. What's the worst? Whee! Ow. That's a 1. That's 1. Least favorite stuff. Yeah. To you, sir. I think ironically, my least favorite is also probably my favorite. There's this one like log game on Webkins. You have to like block the other player from entering, but the Webkins games always crash before I can inevitably spark my victory against 7-year-olds. That's my favorite and worst favorite game. Do I know what it's called? Absolutely not. Have I played it in like 5 years? No. But it is fantastic. I have so much iron. Why do I know I have... I'm literally asking myself, why do I have so much iron? I know why I have so much iron. Because I built this thing to be absolutely ridiculous. That is the goal. That is the goal. Farm. All games are good in their own respective way, but bad in every other. May it be graphics, music, or everything else. That's a non-answer. That's a non-answer. It doesn't have to be for a logical reason. It doesn't have to be. They're gonna be good, but what's your least favorite? Had to. Sonic 4 Episode 2. That is so specific. I love it. Why? Why? What is wrong with Sonic 4 Episode 2? In particular, Sonic 4 Episode 2. Wait. You belong. You go back. I need buckets. Buckets, and do I have hoe? Singular hoe. I need to move my sugarcane farm. That also needs to move. But that's something for later. Boop. Boop. Time to plant. No, wheat seed. I love the non-answer. It either means that you are not answering that question, or it means that you are typing up a lengthy response. And I feel like it's going to be a lengthy response. Okay, I have too many dogs to plant in the field still. I have too many dogs. Dogs, please. Dogs, please don't stop in the middle of the field. I would appreciate that. In case you're looking for another question, I have another question for you. Perhaps, if you could add one thing to Minecraft, I guess I'm assuming you like Minecraft considering you're watching it, but if you don't, then that's a fair question. Or unfair question, I guess. If you had to add one thing to any video game, could not really change how the game functioned, but just aesthetics, what would you change? Yeah, excuse me. Thank you. Okay, how many do I have now? How many seeds do I have? I have like... Oh wow, I was right. I knew there was gonna be a long blog text. It just did not hit as good as the other Sonic games. It had such a possibility to be greater than its predecessors, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but failed drastically at taking the 3 art aspect butchering. Art was so bland, simple and bland compared to a pixelated relative, not to mention it was buggy and made mostly for phone, which made it a cash grab and no true passion. Fair! Very fair. cannot say I've ever played Sonic 4 Episode 2, but honestly, kind of curious about that. Might try to find a playthrough on YouTube or something, and see if I can find a meme at some point. There we go. Sonic 4 in general was just not that good. Yeah, some of the later games of sequels aren't the greatest. Are you a really big Sonic fan then? Because I know I have some friends who are really big into, you know, some of the like specific genres or specific, what are they called? Styles of games? Huge Sonic fan? Nice. Did you watch the Sonic movie? I have not, but I have heard mixed things from like hardcore fans. Some people are like, oh, it was a really funny movie, just for funniness, but not actually know lore. What is your opinion? What is your opinion on that? Like, I know I saw the Minecraft movie recently. I saw the Minecraft movie, and dude, I've been playing this game since like probably Minecraft Lite. And it's not an accurate movie. It's not accurate in the slightest, but it was really fun to watch. But mostly, honestly, it was really fun to watch just because of the audience. The audience was really funny in the Minecraft movie. But if you don't like loud audiences, would not recommend. It was a very loud audience. Very, very loud. But that's what made it fun. That's what I really liked about it. It was just such a creative community thing. And I thought that was a really, really good time. Everyone was like clapping and cheering and being overall ruckuses. I would have probably hated working it. Absolutely hated working that. But it would have been very funny thinking back at it. Probably would have been one of the weirder experiences. You. Boop. Boop. Doot. Doot. It was really funny seeing some of like the creators I've watched for years in the game. I liked the film personally, but fans judged it too harshly because it wasn't lore accurate. This is about the Sonic movies. But that's supposed to be the point. I think I think this is why most Sonic fans, huge Sonic fans, have never read any of the comics. Personally, like the way that Mighty Morphin's death in the movie, rather than the game. Fair enough. Sorry, Maria's. I don't like Mario. Who is Mario from? That's fair, that's fair. Honestly, I feel like that's how a lot of book to movie or film to movie or video game to movie adaptations really should be. I know that personally, my favorite movie of all time, my favorite absolute movie of all time, or at least book to film adaptations, has got to be Ready Player One. And I know a lot of people, like a lot of die-hard fans of that book, which I would probably say I'm pretty close to. Really hated it because it wasn't really book accurate. Boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of people hated it because it wasn't really book accurate, but I was like, this is how book to movie adaptations should be. It's not perfectly accurate to the book, but it's been modernized for like, you know, the modern times, the modern era, and it's really good. It's really, really good when you look at it that way. Gotta sleep really quick. Like some of the challenges from the books just would not translate well to the real movie. They just wouldn't. I'm thinking of Joust. Joust is a perfectly good game. Like the first challenge in the books is this game Joust, right? And so, you know, they're playing the game, they're beating the game. And isn't it literally just a challenge of skill? It's not a challenge of, oh, can you actually, you know, outsmart or outthink this challenge? It's just, hey, can you beat the game? And he has to find it, yes, to beat it, but that just wouldn't have translated well to screen. And wouldn't have been interesting, really, to new audiences. Personal question, how old am I? I am a college student, an undergraduate college student. That puts me in my early 20s, and that is as far as I'm comfortable to say. Because internet. I would encourage you not to ask others in the chat, because I know there's some people as well. How old do I think you are? I think you're in your mid-30s. early mid-30s. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The dual degree is kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm not sure if it's a graduate or undergrad degree, or what that might be in your country where you live. Younger? Okay, so probably like closer to my age then. That makes sense. Probably like not early mid-20s, probably like mid-20s I'd assume, if you've graduated already. That makes sense. Younger? I don't know how young you are, but honestly, I'm uncomfortable guessing anything younger than myself. So I can theoretically guess my age, but I'm not going to ask anything further than that. 21? Okay. Okay, so yeah, you are roughly my age. 2, 3, 4. Doot. There we go. I'm out of things. What are they called? Boop, boop, boop. It's actually kind of cool though that you play D&D, because there's a decent sized scene at my college, but it's decent sized, and it's not very, very common. Although I have been peer pressuring all of my friends to join me, hence the DM role has been fantastic for that. I'm finally free! I can finally go get actual hose besides the million and one stone hose I would have to have. Of course, I say that as it's like about time for me to end stream. No! Okay, well, anyway, I can make some at least. I can at least make some. That's wild, though. Boop, 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 boop. Hose. Got the hose. And now we go. I'm gonna try to finish this little section where I just put the water down, but then I think that's probably gonna be where we end it for today, because I do in fact have work, and I have to be there be online at 8 o'clock, which means I need to go make food. I need to go make some foods. So 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. I can fill this little section in. And then there we go. I'm not sure what they mean by that question. The enjoying the company during streams? I mean, you're welcome to hang out in the streams. I would not ever stop you. I'm sure that people enjoy it. It's very fun. But I do not stream my D&D, if that's what you're kind of asking me. I think this is going to be it for the day. Gonna clean up my inventory and then probably end it here. Yeah, some of my D&D groups are a bit new to D&D, and I would not want to put them in front of a camera as we stream D&D. Besides that, also for privacy issues, probably would be unideal to have them online on camera. I asked you a question about games, by the way. I think that was there was 2 questions I asked total, but I might have to just hold your response for next stream if you want to come back. I stream every day. Well, I'm trying to stream every morning at this point. And for me, this is morning. It is 7:30 a.m. It is early. I asked you if there's one thing you would change, or one thing you could change about a video game. What would it be? But it cannot change the function itself of the game. It has to be purely cosmetic. Purely cosmetic. Keep that. Got some dirt. And I think this is as good as I'm gonna get. So thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for the enlightening conversation. And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow or in the future days. Stream at basically the same time. The goal is to have as long of a streak of Minecraft and other games as possible. But I will see you all a little bit later in the next stream. Thanks for the contract. It's been interesting. See ya.